OK, it's Liverpool against Manchester. You're going to get a series of topics on which you have to argue the case for either Liverpool or Manchester. Are we clear? In the red corner, Jamie Carragher. In the other red corner, Gary Neville. First up, music.
Nothing can beat the Beatles, so should we go to the next one?
Is there an argument? I mean, if there is one, you can find it.
I will find it. I mean, ultimately, it was just so predictable that he would come out with the Beatles. I think Liverpool have produced some great music, and Liverpool and the Beatles, obviously, one of the most famous bands of all time. But what I would say is, as a collective music scene, Manchester, I think, is stronger.
No.
Go on, name names.
Oasis.
You can't say Oasis.
Oasis wanted to be the Beatles.
You can have music.
You can have music. OK, TV.
I mean, Coronation Street, end of, innit?
Corrie.
I mean, yeah, it's Coronation Street.
Boys from the Black Stuff, Bread.
Hollyoaks. Hollyoaks.
What's wrong with Bread?
Coronation Street, I think ultimately that's it. I mean, you've been going for the longest running soap. It's one of the institutions of English television, and it I think wins.
You've got to give them Corrie.
Yeah,
you've got to give them Corrie.
Thank you.
No one watches it.
Football managers.
Oh, it's easy.
Go on.
Well, how many do you need? They've only got two. Basically, people talk about Manchester United, this great club. They've had two great managers, Matt Busby and Sir Alex Ferguson. From that, absolute nothing.
But I think from both what they have achieved, being at the club for 25 years each,
yeah,
it has to be those two, sure.
Why? Did they dominate Europe?
Oh, football managers.
No.
Have
Manchester United ever dominated Europe? No. So Liverpool dominated Europe.
But did one manager dominate Europe?
No, Bob Paisley.
Yeah, I know he won 3 European Cups. But the point is,
so you don't. No, you've got to win 4 European Cups to dominate.
I've got no doubts that Liverpool have had great football managers. Of course, they have. Unbelievable. But in terms of football managers, those two for me are
no. Matt Busby, no.
Matt Busby, a great manager.
Of course,
he built a team from the roots of Manchester.
Yeah. Average league position was 9th. Bob Paisley's actual success, Bill Shankly building the club up. How many managers won the European Cup at Liverpool?
Best manager from the city.
Should we call it a draw?
From the city?
Best manager from the city.
Best
manager from the city.
Oh, from the city.
Oh, from Manchester.
Told you.
I think of someone from Manchester that's a manager.
Best night out.
Oh, got to be Liverpool.
No,
surely. Oh, my God. How boring's Manchester?
Manchester's dance scene, to be fair, was world renowned for about 15 years.
What made them dance like that all night?
No, but my just happy people.
The cream. Everyone from all over the country used to go to the cream.
I think both of those are my view would be that Manchester's dance scene was basically world famous for about 15 years, and I don't think you can compete with that from a Liverpool point of view.
Right, best footballer from the city.
Steven Gerrard.
Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs won a lot more than Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard's a better player than Ryan Giggs. The highest thing you can do is the European Cup or the Champions League, and Liverpool dominated that. Manchester United have never done that, and Liverpool's best player in those days was Kenny Dalglish. I'm sure you'd agree with that, yeah?
I'm not getting involved. I'm just here to mediate.
Sorry, what score is it so far, Kelly? Can you just let me know
You've
where
got
I'm
Coronation Street. He's got Coronation Street.
Where am I?
Basically, Ilder Ogden's got one.
What he wants to know is it worth upsetting me given that I'm making the decisions?
Oh, God.
No, but that's what he's
trying to work out.
It's the football player. If it's from anywhere, then I'll put Bobby Charlton in there. So Bobby Charlton.
Yeah.
I mean,
World Cup.
World Cup, European Cup, 100 odd caps for England. So I didn't think we could put in players from outside of Manchester.
So basically,
and
you're
outside
putting
Liverpool.
him for what he never did for Manchester United.
No, my point is, are we putting players in from outside of the cities, or do they have to be from the cities?
Managers, you can do ones from the city and ones from.
Well, I would say George Bestos or Bobby Charlton.
Well, not better than Kenny Dalglish. It can't be.
I'm not going to debate that.
He won 3 European
Not in front of his daughter.
I love this so much.
We'll debate it in the chip-in a bit.
Accent, best accent.
Oh my gosh. No, hang on a second.
Ours stands out by a mile, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh, I am not even arguing on that front.
I tell you what we'll do. You do mine and I'll do yours.
Honestly, I'm not kidding you. I've never heard one man say "okay" so many different ways. Okay. 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 It's awful.
Football pundits.
Well, I've just won Pundit of the Year. Finished. Next question.
Shopping.
Shopping.
Manchester, 100%.
Why?
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 Because all you lot come to our city to bloody spend. I see them all round.
Did you get that coat in Manchester?
Oh, absolutely. I got it off Paul McCartney. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. No, absolutely. Harvey Nichols, Selfridges, Arndale Centre, Trafford Centre. It's not even close. I'm not even debating it. It's Manchester.
Go on, you can have the shopping in Ilder Ogden. Go on.
Tourist attraction.
I would say.
What's in Manchester?
I would say
serious.
well,
what's in Manchester?
We've got the two sports clubs, the universities,
Well, we've got sports clubs. That's
the two sports, the football clubs.
Well, 2 weeks. So go on. What's the next?
I would say, well, look, I know for a fact that Manchester has a far number higher of tourists than Liverpool. So it's not even, it's statistically, you can't even argue.
This isn't
It does not.
city for tourism. This is tourist attraction.
Tourist attraction.
Well,
come on.
Tourist attractions must be attracting tourists.
Come on.
No,
Same things,
but like
same
a building, like
things.
what would you go and do?
Neutral.
I know, but I'm asking, but what would you go and do? You've got to
If
name.
I was going to Manchester, what would I go and see?
What are you going to go to the Cavern Club?
I don't know.
A little basement.
Strawberry Fields, 2 cathedrals.
I
Come on,
thi-
name it.
I
St
think we
George's Hall.
To be honest with you, I just think Manchester is stronger from that point of view.
Have you ever been to Liverpool and seen any?
A couple of times.
I'm not sticking around for this one. Best European comeback.
Oh, it's got to be
Barcelona 99.
Got to be ours.
Or Istanbul 2005.
1-0 down with 1 minute to go, 2 minutes to go. In injury time.
Nothing will ever beat us. It's still talked about now all over the world, everywhere you go. It's not. It got voted the most famous game.
Yeah, it's talked about in Liverpool.
Yeah, most famous game.
Yeah. I think that 1-0 down, last minute. 2 goals, Bayern Munich.
This is a thing, and
2
talk
goals
about
in a minute.
European Cups. Okay, this is both Champions League finals. Why have Manchester United never dominated in Europe? Is because you don't have influence over referees like you have in England.
No, it's a big
with
problem.
Ferguson.
Oh, come on. It's a big problem for us.
100%. If you think of the great clubs in Europe, they've all had an era of domination. AC Milan, Bayern Munich, Ajax, Liverpool, Manchester, Real Madrid, Barcelona. Why not use? Why not? Because the influence on referees.
Liverpool's
does
unbeaten
not go
record
from
will be going
Premier
on the
League.
19th of January at Anfield.
The manager will be going.